Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Graham Bolton, and along with Jason Goldsmith and Henry Bolton, we will be going through the focus band developments with you. Welcome Henry, and can you tell us a little bit about the focus band development?
Yeah, sure. The hardware is in production. We're looking at around 6 weeks till the hardware is all complete. The app is developed in Apple, so it's into the Apple Store certification. Android, we're looking around 8 weeks. The packaging is complete. The headband, we've finished version 1, we're now into version 2. We're looking around 8 weeks until that's complete.
Okay, great. Tell us a bit about the hardware, Henry.
So the picture on the left, you'll see up the top right hand corner, that is our Bluetooth component, and that's the processing part of it. Just to the left of it is the EEG chip. So we're using the ADS1299, which is a really good EEG chip on the market. The rest of the board is power management. On the right hand side of the screen, you'll see the black case. That's the board that's inside that case. Look from the left hand side, there's a little hole, that's the on off switch. In the middle of that is the LED, so that tells you when the unit's turned on. And then just to the right, that is the micro USB, and that allows us to charge the unit.
Pretty compact. Okay, we have the board and sensors here, Henry.
So got the board out again. You can see the case either side of that. The 3 leads that run up to the top. Then we have 3 woven sensors. That's how we're measuring all the EEG signals from your head. So the picture on the right, that's the first version of the headband, and then just the hardware again underneath with the case either side.
Okay. And here we have our engineer Scott Kelly showing the headband and running on the iPhone. Okay, from there we'll go straight into the app. Can you take us through the app, please, Henry?
Okay, inside the app, up the top left-hand corner of the screen, in any of the screens, there'll be a slide menu. What you can see now is the actual slide menu, and we have 3 options in there. We have mode, settings, and legal. We're going to cover mode first. 4 modes. The first mode being the avatar. Some of you guys will be familiar with that. Then we have video capture mode, video with avatar overlaid on it. And then we have a breathing app, which is the avatar with the breathing component. And then we have the blueprint, which we'll cover a bit further inside this webinar as well.
Okay, moving along to the avatar.
Okay, so we'll explain this screen. In the middle of the screen is the avatar. That will show what's happening inside your head in real time, directly from the focus band. On the right hand side of the screen, you'll see the motion and quiet eye score. That will be determined over the period of time that you have it on. Down the bottom of the screen, there's a start-stop button, which we'll go into a bit more detail. But we'll start from the bottom left of the screen. There's that settings icon. That is the mini settings, which we'll cover right now. So inside here, we have the ability to set which states we want the audio to be turned on. So on the left, you'll have checkboxes. So there's left brain, motion, and quiet eye. As long as you check the box, the audio will start. You also can adjust the volumes for each state, and there's also a skill level there. We might actually just go quickly into the audio section to see that you can choose what type of audio you want for each state. So left brain, you might want guitar. Right brain, you might want rainy nights. It's up to you. The user will be able to choose what you want. In the middle, towards the bottom there, you'll see like a battery indicator. You can always check if the device is fully charged or how far along. It'll be 25, 50, 75, 100%. And to the right is the help menu. The help menu will guide you through what everything means on the screen. We keep moving along across the bottom of the screen on this main screen. To the right of the mini settings with stats, then you have the red button is the start-stop button. And then the next one along is the signal strength. So signal strength tells us how good a connection you have to the scalp. And then on the right hand side is the Bluetooth connectivity. So that tells us the focus band is connected. I think everyone who's ever used Bluetooth on mobile devices, that's probably the biggest barrier to using the gear. So we want to make sure that the Bluetooth was very seamless and very self-explanatory. So we have 4 states. If you see that head come up red, you'll know that the Bluetooth isn't turned on the mobile device. So make sure you go and turn that on. The next state is the device could not be found. Make sure the focus band is turned on. Third state is the focus band is turned on, but we're not receiving any signal, so maybe it's not on your head properly. Then if you've got it on your head correctly, the little signal avatar will show you, it'll light up green to tell you that yes, you've got it good.
Okay, pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Righto, we've covered everything with avatar. We're now looking at the video.
Video is pretty self-explanatory as well. There'll be an avatar at the top right-hand corner. There'll be that red button down the bottom is the start, stop. And then up the top left is done. Once you're done, you'll go out of the program.
Okay, that's video. The next one was breathing, Henry. Tell us a little bit about the breathing app.
What we've found with all our training and all our research is breathing is the easiest way to get someone back into the present moment. That's why this is such an important app inside our app. On the left-hand side, you'll see there's like a bar graph meter. That will move up and down to tell you when to breathe in or breathe out. And you can set the length by pressing shorten or lengthen. You can vary that for the inhale or exhale, so it's up to you. And that's just a simple start, stop. And we'll actually be scoring this as well. You can score how well your motion is throughout your session. And that's as simple as measuring over a period of that time.
Okay, and that's elapsed time, is it?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. Okay, that was breathing. We're now on to the blueprint. Tell us a bit about the blueprint, please, Henry.
So in the last couple of years that we've been on the PGA Tour, we've been able to refine what is needed to effectively improve your process that can change the result. So the blueprint is the mud map that runs you through the whole, right from when you arrive at the ball. This is for golf. When you arrive at the ball all the way through to hitting the shot.
Okay, and we'll be covering the blueprint as a separate webinar a little bit later on.
Yes.
Okay, great. So we'll move on. So we've done mode. Now we're into settings, and take us through the settings, please, Henry.
So we have a couple. We have audio. We have the audio settings. So it's up to you which 2 or 3 layers that you would like on. So you can have left brain, motion, there's gaze, there's quiet eye, and there's face tension. It's the same as the mini settings. As long as you check that box on the left, it'll activate.
Okay, and the other one was general settings. There we go.
There's a couple of options in here. So we have the ability to, when you press record on play, that allows you to keep statistics of your sessions. If you don't want to keep the statistics, you can just untick that box. And also if you want to turn the metrics off, some people don't want all the clutter on the screen, so that you can turn that off as well. The next layer down is your starting mode favorite. So each time you start the app, they might want to go straight to video capture mode, or they might want to go start in the breathing app. So by just checking the box again, it'll save your settings.
That's a handy little feature there, Henry.
It is. It's a time saver.
Okay, the last one was legal.
Yeah, the normal terms of use, and then about any information that you need. Details are in there.
Okay. This slide is just a little reminder to everybody that we've mentioned that there's at least 2 books that we suggest you read, and one is The Z Body Being by Peter Ralston, and the other one was Perception, Cognition and Decision Training by Joan Vickers, because that has all the information about quiet eye that we use. Okay, just a little picky of our cases ready to leave China. Tell us about the next webinar, please, Henry.
Okay, so the next webinar that we'll have in about 2 weeks' time will be how the breathing app will benefit you. We're going to run through in more detail about diaphragmatic breathing and how you can start training on that right away, so you're ready when the focus band arrives.
Okay, thank you very much, Henry and Jason, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Thank you for listening. Cheers.